Skycam, high-definition Skycam from Victoria, looking east across the crossroads, and you can see the rain is falling. Visibilities also are falling, but winds are increasing. Now, let's go ahead and go to graphics. I'm going to show you. First off, here's a picture taken about an hour ago at Port O'Connor. You can see the storm tide beginning to usurp its normal place, starting to rise into the area. 1 to 3 foot storm tides is what we're expecting. That's what we're beginning to see. Here are the watches and warnings across the area. Look here along the coastline. This is a tropical storm warning across all of our coastal counties, includes the Houston metro area. Down the coastline includes Matagorda, includes Calhoun, all the way down towards Refugio and Aransas County, all the way into the coastal bend, and inland, including all of our inland counties. That's everything except for Bee and Karnes counties, not included in that tropical storm warning. Now, here's the latest on what's happening. DTAR Doppler showing the center of circulation has taken a decided left turn. It was going to the northwest, now turning to the west, and in the last few frames is beginning to look like it's about to make landfall in the Seadrift area, southwest of Port O'Connor. But notice the fairly large circulation here. We don't have a distinct eye. It's not a hurricane, it's a tropical storm, but you're seeing rain bands rotating around that center of circulation, and some of these are now producing some fairly strong thunderstorms right offshore and beginning to affect the Palacios area. I wouldn't be surprised to see a couple of small tornadoes with that rain band cycling its way on into the area east of Palacios and then back on towards the area, eventually towards Bloomington and back on into the Inez area as well as the storm moves inland. Now, we're going to get this right back here between Port Lavaca, Seadrift, and Victoria within the next hour or so. So let's go ahead and take a look at our high-definition work here. And you can see the rain band right here between Edna and back north of Palacios. This storm system is centered way down here in this area, but I did want to show you that. And see, here is a mesocyclone right here in this eye wall structure beginning to form in this area. So if you're offshore, which you shouldn't be, you can expect possibly a tornado in this area. But the problem is these pop up so quickly that you're going to have to keep your eye on the sky if you're at risk in the area. Winds are now beginning to increase across the region as well. We've been measuring winds right along the immediate coastline here of 60 to 65 miles an hour. That is the sustained 1-minute wind actually measured by DTAR Doppler. Let me step out of frame here and I'll show you that exactly right across this area. And right here, east of Refugio, I'm going to do an interrogation right in this area. And you're looking at 28 meters a second. That's about 56 miles an hour. And that's what they're seeing right there, 30 meters a second. That's about 65 miles an hour in this area indicated. That's north of Rockport. And so you're seeing this as the outer band working across that area. So damaging winds, in addition to storm surges of 1 to 3, perhaps even 4 feet, all the way up the coastline. This is what we're going to be dealing with for the next several hours as this storm system begins to work its way inland. We're going to see very specifically this center of circulation moving across the Seadrift area or the Aransas Pass area with the most damaging effects just to the north of that, Port Lavaca, Port O'Connor, and on inland towards Victoria within the next couple of hours. Now we have Mike Jimenez live in Port Lavaca. Mike.
Well, good morning, everyone. I'm here in Port Lavaca at Lighthouse Beach, where the winds are really coming ashore now. Over the last hour, they have picked up substantially. When I first arrived here, they were about 20 to 30 miles per hour. I would guesstimate them to be about 40 to 50 miles per hour now. And along with the winds, of course, comes the water washing ashore. You can see the water really washing over the dock now. And let me tell you, that is not stopping some residents from coming out here to check out the conditions here. We have many people coming in just to get a glimpse of Tropical Storm Bill as it makes its way inland. We even have people braving the elements to go out on the piers and the docks. weeks. Certainly some incredible moments that we're experiencing here, especially with the wind. At times, it is so strong that I can barely keep my position here. And I have spoken with city officials. I spoke with one city official who was here earlier monitoring the conditions, who told me first concern are the winds, and then of course second concerns are going to be the rain. So be sure to stay tuned with us throughout the day as we continue to monitor Tropical Bill as it makes its way inland. Bill, back to you.
The other Bill. All right, let's take one more thought about this. Rain bands are, as Mike mentioned, are producing very heavy rain across this area, 3 to 4 inches an hour from this tropical rain band moving through the air. I'm going to step back just one more frame here, and these tropical bands moving in are underestimated by Doppler radar just by the nature of the science. And so when it says it's raining 2.5 inches an hour, it's raining 3.5 or 4 inches an hour in some of these areas. Flash flooding is imminent. We have a flash flood watch across the area. In addition to that, tropical storm warning. So not only the danger for the winds, not only the danger for the storm surge, but also the danger for flash flooding, because we're already saturated and any rain that falls is going to immediately pond or run off. And so this is a good time to shelter in place. Jasmine, you've got some closings for us. Let's take a look at that.
Yeah, that's right, Bill. Crossroads, we have been tracking all the latest closures for you due to Tropical Storm Bill. Wharton County Junior College will be closed at all campus locations today. The main UHV campus in Victoria remains open. However, University of Houston Sugar Land, Cinco Ranch, and Houston Community College Katy campus will be closed today. Palacios ISD has canceled summer school classes for today. Summer classes for Victoria ISD will take place as normal today. Calhoun ISD is also continuing as normal, but they are monitoring the weather situation very closely. Our Lady of Victoria Catholic School has closed their summer camp for today. Holy Family Catholic Church has canceled Vacation Bible School today as well. The Theater Victoria's Triple Threat Theater Summer Camp at the Leo J. Welder Center has been canceled for today. And Bill, back to you.
All right, let's take one more look at what we're going through here. This is the Storm Center right now making its path right along the island here, just about to cross over. That's landfall. We're going to see it within the next couple of minutes. There's your center of circulation, and the storm is south and west of Port O'Connor. Trey, let's move in just a little bit further on that. Let's go ahead and zoom in a little bit if we can. Okay, what we're going to be looking at is the storm actually coming ashore here. That's around the Seadrift and Rockport area. There we go. There's Seadrift, Rockport down in this area, Aransas Pass further down to the south. This is the area where they're going to get the greatest storm surge moving through the cut here, up the channel, and up towards Seadrift, where you're going to get the strongest winds a little further north, Port Lavaca, Palacios in this area of Matagorda Bay. That's where we're going to have to get the greatest threat of strongest winds. 60 to 65 miles per hour across there. If you live in this area and you have some information to share with me, B. Alexander at newscenter25.com. Let me know. We're going to keep you updated on our website, crossroadstoday.com, as well as on our Facebook page, and as well as on our social media. We're going to be all over this. You be all over it, but stay inside for the next several hours until the danger is past. This is Chief Meteorologist Bill Alexander.